Lives in Long Beach.
Yes, I used to live down here years ago. It's been great, and I hope somebody gets this. This is my poem, my rescue poem. To the Galactic Audit Directorate. I've been embedded and studied this planet for over 20 galactic cycles. I've examined all the data collected about these life forms and present my assessment. The dominant species of life possesses an intellect capable of higher function and abstract thought, and shows a semblance of sentient behavior as enticed by their archaic technology. However, their evolution appears stalled or in remission and lacks the prerequisites to be labeled intelligent life. The following examples are cited. This species' overdependence on their technological advantage has surpassed their capacity to contain or control damage to the planet. Fluorocarbons and hydrocarbons are continuously polluting the atmosphere as toxic levels cause devastation to groundwater and plant life. This is also destroying the ozone layer that provides protection from deadly ultraviolet radiation. Massive deforestation is causing the extinction of various species of plant and animal life, limits oxygen production, and raises the content of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, primarily caused by the overuse of non-renewable fossil fuels, initiating a climate change that has resulted in the rise of the average global temperatures, melting the polar ice caps, and a significant rise in sea levels. Extremes in weather patterns are now beginning to occur, from increased severity of storms and flooding to extended periods of drought. Persistent dumping of solid and chemical waste into the planet's waters is destroying the aquatic environment. It is estimated that in a short period of time, the planet's environment and ecology will be unable to adapt to the changes and damages inflicted upon it. Furthermore, the dominant species is tribal and warlike. These creatures have divided themselves by differences in race, class, creed, and culture, and the excessive competition for resources. And primitive hierarchical dominance breeds violence. These factors, coupled with the continued presence and proliferation of primitive nuclear devices and their ability to create chemical and biological weapons, raises the question of the ultimate survival of this species and the planet. Mass communication of information is present, however, it can be filtered, manipulated, distorted, and censored by the powers that be through a continuation of greed and power, using ancient belief systems to keep a majority of the population ignorant, compliant, and reliant on the status quo. In summary, these species exhibits little or no respect for any form of life, including their own very existence. It is these factors and others found in my complete report to the Council that, by my estimates, this attempt at civilization will collapse in on itself and cause total extinction of life on this planet in less than 2,000 galactic cycles. I believe we should allow nature to take its course. Extinction is part of the process of natural selection. Science Officer Arwen Harkleys. Now please, come and rescue me from this blue mote of dust in space. End message.
Nice.
All right. My next is by Elizabeth Soul from the UK. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Are you out there? Will you read this carefully? Will you read the spaces between as well as the words? Or have I lost the right to expect such tolerance, such gentle forbearance, such quiet patience, so much forgiveness? I know the chance of this bottle actually bobbing on an incoming wave to your feet on the shore are so slim as to be non-existent, tossed, rolled, and tumbled as it will be in the immoral tide of life. But live in hope that you will understand and rescue me. And she did a nice picture of the bottle.
All right.
And if you turn it upside down, you can drink from the cup.
Oh.
Next one is from California by Sean Gunning. Waiting for the snow to fall. just got a quote from Oscar Wilde. I was working on the proof of one of my poems all morning and took out a comma. In the afternoon, I put it back again. A brain fizzing with nothing, even faintly audible or remotely palpable. Its dim light bulb flickering, a day's last breath going out, numb from counting syllables and recycling scribbles and adding more crossing out. Barely emitting a glow, closing up shop for the night, till the bell tinkles just right and softly sounds the word snow, whose soft, wet splash on her ear acts like a small hummingbird. Could this be just the right word? You've waited all day to hear. Thank you.